Hello everybody, my name is Alafin and I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are playing Rogue Waters and it is a pirate roguelite with some tactical battles that is surprisingly fun and with a surprisingly nice story. And we are already on a new run starting here. It is an early mission story map. So should not be too spoiler heavy. We're gonna get a little bit into the story, so I hope this is gonna help us a little bit. On the right we do have a map showing us what we should expect, what kind of fights are ahead of us, what kind of things we can see here, what kind of events and stuff like that. And quite often you have some choices about which enemies you will face. So we have 3 enemy ships here that we will be able to fight, and we have different rewards for doing so. So we can get a fight that will give us a reinforced glass handgun, some swift boots maybe, or a shipwrecker, which is a cannon that we can install on the ship then. Oh, sorry for that. But I think we're gonna go for the swift boots.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
And let's swim there. Well, not swim, sail for the fight. And the beginning is always tactical, turn-based, let's say, maybe that's a better expression. Fight between our ship and the ship of our enemies. So we have 3 turns in which we can shoot this ship, shoot the modules on that ship, and we will do just that. We will start with getting rid of the cannons that our enemy has, and it should be dead right about now. And now we will deal with the modules. So those little things that give additional benefits to our enemy. And we have those installed as well, as you can see. So let's get rid of that maybe. Let's kill that. And as you can see, we are running out of command points. That's basically our ability to shoot stuff. And let's maybe kill those bombers, because they are an enemy that can throw bombs, and as you can expect, that's kinda nasty. And right now we are being teleported to a tactical battle. We're gonna try to kill them on their ship now. So we have our crew here. We have some members that are, well, kind of like heroes actually. They have special abilities and stuff like that, and you can level them up. And you have just some mates, which are, well, cannon fodder really. They don't have any special abilities, anything like that, but they are additional people that you can, you know, deploy if anything happens to the rest of your crew. And there is of course Captain Cutter, which is like the main hero of the story. You can call him your main character if you like. And let's maybe get like here. We did get some damage actually here and there. Yeah, I think that will be fine. And let's start fighting. The fighting in this game is very much based around pushing people. So your abilities don't do too much damage, as you can see. Like right here we have just 1 damage. But pushing people into objects or other people, that deals additional damage to them, and that is what we should try to do. And that is probably what we will do. I think I'm gonna move with Grampinia quite far here, because she has this special ability, which is a thrust, which attacks several people. And as you can see, we can deal quite a bit of damage here and deal with that bomber, yeah. We're gonna move forward with Sally, I think. We're gonna shoot this bootlicker there and attack this guy. And because we are pushing him into those barrels there, we dealt additional damage. Where when there is a line like this, starting in the sky apparently, you can use it to move around the battlefield. So we're gonna move right about there. And again, we're gonna shoot that bomber. And we're gonna attack them just so they push into each other. Grumpy Louie here cannot really do too much, but we're gonna move him forward, I guess, and we will end our turn. And as you can see, the bomber is throwing some bombs. Not really a fan of that. But we're gonna deal with them quite easily right now, and they're all gone. Yay, victory! And that's basically how the runs go. We go from fight to another and try to reach the final fight that we have. We have some swift boots, and I think that maybe Grumpy Nia, although she has a lot of movement. So maybe not really that important to her. But we could give it to Captain Cutter, I guess. Yeah, let's do it like that. Right now we have no choices, so let's go against this ship here. Maybe we'll try to win it even before, because you can just try to minimize the damage that you are getting by destroying the cannons, destroying the modules that your enemy has, but you can also target just the soldiers that are on the ship, and if you kill them all, you won, so good for you, I guess. But I'm very much more about just protecting my ship. Well, Louis is gonna take some big damage there, unfortunately, but now I think we can do quite a bit here. Let's get rid of that, because that will cause our boarding crew to be a little bit smaller, and maybe get rid of those bombers because they are kind of nasty too. Well, that additional movement, okay, let's maybe get rid of that too, actually. If they're gonna have more movement, they can do more stuff, you know. Okay, bombers are out, so we dealt with the most difficult enemy. And now there are just those, you know, little minions here and there. Louis is kinda low, like really low, so I don't think I'm gonna get him out now. But we do have some other options here, so let's do that. The placement of your team changes from map to map, so this is a little bit difficult, a little bit different than I would expect. But we're gonna do the old thrust. Actually, I do love those heroes, those Spear Maiden, because they can do a lot of damage. And I'm gonna just deal with this one, because that guy is gonna burn to death pretty soon. Can we deal with those guys here? Well, he is not gonna die, but I'm gonna shoot this one. And I'm gonna attack that one. And as you can see, when you attack, you also move. So it also is something that you need to take into account. And we should deal with this with no problem. I don't expect too much challenge at the beginning here.
I'll try to leave a few for you.
And you are gone. There is this fear meter at the top of the screen there that you probably noticed. But it is used within the game. So if you kill enough people with enough speed, they're gonna just surrender because they're so fearful of you. But for now, we're gonna take this unit. What it does? We get some movement, but we get some damage. Oh, maybe to Louis, because he has some regeneration, so he regenerates health from time to time. And now there is a Trader's Emporium. that we're gonna visit. And we can buy some stuff. We have some gold here that we win after every little fight. Anyway, let's see what we have here. A sharp and knife. We can quickly stab a person. That could be actually not bad. Oh, even more movement. Yeah, we do want those boots, I think. And I do want that knife too. Yes. Can we extort? We can extort. We're gonna have to fight here, but we are pirates, so why not? Let's do some extorting. Maybe we're gonna get those boots though. We bought some boots and we're gonna use them to bring on the pain. Let's give it to her too. She's like a rogue character, so that quick attack with a knife kinda checks out. Oh, Ring of Renewal. Unit heals 4 points at the start of its turn. That seems like a good idea. I would like that very much. Thank you. Now give me that. So extortion works a little bit differently. We can kill them all, which is probably what we're gonna go for. But we can just get with just one character to this point here. But those are quite weak enemies. I think we can handle them. I think we are actually good here. We're gonna try to focus on one point. Maybe here, just Louis for some protection. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Every second fills me with purpose.
Louis, can you just attack this guy? Yes, you can. Let's do that. His attack lowers the armor, so now he would take even more damage. And I think that means that if we shoot him, he's dead. Go swim with the sharks or something. I think I'm gonna start with... Well, we can just do this, right? Because we did buy that. We're gonna shoot you too. But we did that mostly, so we can just kill you now. They do have regeneration, so we don't want to leave them alive, you know? Here for some really nice damage too. Captain Cutter can move and can attack, but he won't be able to get there. We could actually change some stuff, but I don't think it will change anything actually. So no. Let's just maybe move here. And we're gonna prepare. We're gonna prepare for the attack that is gonna come here. And just wait for the enemy to maybe hit Captain Cutter here.
Don't you dare do that again!
Pain inspires pain.
Are you rapscallions, presume?
Okay, there is a lot of them actually now. And they are surrounding us, but I think we will be able to deal with those guys here. No, not completely. Okay, let's attack with her. Oh, I can do this? I was actually not aware that I can attack through my people.
I'm not talking to myself. Mind your business.
Okay, let's move forward here. We can attack this guy. Just so now
You know,
he is gonna die.
I smell rotten snail's egg.
He is a goner.
Do you know what? Perhaps we can win after all.
This guy does give some boosts to his soldiers, so they deal additional damage. But as you can see, the battle is moving in our favor.
Yet.
The story in the game is quite nice. I actually like it. It is surprisingly funny. Not like too much, but you know, it has this little wittiness about it.
Something amiss.
But
Consider it
I
done.
very much enjoy it. Hold on, this movement maybe was not the best. Maybe let's move like here. I quite enjoy it. And the story does explain why you have those roguelike abilities, you know, the whole roguelite mechanic basically, that you can do those runs over and over and over, because thanks to that little spirit that is living inside our head right now, in this gem in our eye socket, we get resurrected. So yay, we cannot die, we're gonna plunder forever. That bootlicker will die and swim with the fishes too. Oh, let's move there. Movement is quite good in this game. If you can move to enemies faster, you're gonna have an easier time dealing with them. And despite the fact that there was more enemies, we dealt with them quite easily here. We don't get gold, but we get additional item that we can give to somebody in our crew, and I think Captain Cutter should have it. He has a lot of health, so there is a bigger chance that we can get something here. And Fortune's Favor. This is kind of a story encounter of sorts. You're gonna have some choices here that you can do. So we've heard some rumors about a pirate cache hidden in this jungle. Many have tried to retrieve it, but nobody has yet returned. And our bossman, I think he is that, not sure. He is an important member of our crew basically. Says that this is the right place, but we've been wandering for hours and found nothing. Maybe it's time to go back. You find a corpse seated under a tree and holding a bloodied parchment. Parchment. And its stiff fingers. It says, turn back, traps ahead. We are not gonna sail away. That's not very pirate-like. So let's go. Fortune favors the bold. You venture further, taking care with each step. The path on the left welcomes you with yet another corpse. Doesn't seem like a good, you know, omen. The left path looks a bit safer if you ignore the carcass. Oh, and usually you know what is gonna be the outcome, but I guess we're gonna listen to our crew. We're gonna listen to our people. That's what type of a captain we are. So we are turning left, and we got an old trusty knife. And we also get a wound, because you realize the ground is giving way just a moment too late to leap clear. You fall into a pit right next to a skeleton, but it's not a complete disaster since you find an object held in a clenched fist. Mr. Wilkus lends you a hand and you clamber up out of the pit. You encounter another crossroad. Both ways look the same. Oh. Maybe let's try the right path now. Cursed eye patch. You reach the end of the road. There you find a chest partially buried in the ground. It must be the cache mentioned in the rumors, and now it's yours. And Sheev is the spirit that is, well, taking a ride in our eye socket, as I said. Plenty of traps left in that jungle. Should we tell people to stop looking for treasure? Nah. I wonder what those things do actually. Cursed eye patch. Applies +1 damage bonus for 1 turn. After receiving any damage, cannot receive this effect. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Oh. I think I'm gonna give it to Grumpy Nia. Maybe she's gonna be less grumpy. Hey. And maybe the old trusty knives too, actually. Okay, here we have some choices. We have a profiteer, and we can expect a little bit more. What are we gonna have here? Well, we don't need more items, but an additional cannon? Yes, sir. I would very much like that. Okay, and I guess we're gonna go for a similar idea here. Let's get rid of those cannons. Oh, we are really not having a luck with our shooting there. Because we want to protect our people, and I don't want Nia to get any damage. And we will be able to prevent that. And now we can just deal with the rest. Usually you don't have too much time to deal with all the enemies that there are on the enemy side. We're gonna get rid of that too. And what? Maybe those bombers, because they are annoying. We were able to kill at least one bomber, so that's good for us. And now I wonder... Yeah, we want to go here. We want to go here because we want to get those bombers punished. But Grumpy Louie and Sully can go there. Let's fight. Okay, so the idea is that I'm gonna push him here and then I attack with Nia. But I'm gonna shoot somebody first. Maybe actually him. Now we're gonna push him there.
I'll have a stab at it.
And we can go like that.
My blades are itching to
Now the bomber is kinda low, so I'm gonna shoot him. You're gone. Do we gonna just attack him really quick? We're gonna attack him now. And I think I'm gonna go like here. And just deal some damage to those little fat guys. I'm gonna deal with you real quick. And maybe we're gonna just do a rope jump, right? Gonna go here. And use the special ability that Sully has. When we push people into her, she deals damage to them, while not taking damage herself, so that's kinda neat. And we get some gold, we get a cannon. And we can mount that cannon now to our ship. And yet again, another place where we can buy some stuff, and we don't really have that much gold, so... what can we buy here? Some more... Well, let's buy this handgun, why not? And maybe this time we are not gonna actually extort you, we're gonna be nice. We need to remember to give it to somebody in our team though. Maybe Louis. And I think there is gonna be the main fight right now. There is gonna be a story event after that, but for now, there is gonna be the main fight. Every run ends with a treasury fortress.
Get the crew sorted. We've a treacherous battle ahead.
Let's approach that right there. There it is. What the Blackbone got stashed away in that fortress and why it is so diligently guarded. Pardon me, Captain, I'm starting to drool. Blackbone was our captain, but he wants the gem that is inside our eye socket, and it very much isn't something that we want him to get his hands on, because that could end with us being dead, so not, you know, the best idea. And he kind of betrays us too, betrayed us, so we all want to kill him now. The glass traders, they've grown rich and fat all these years, monopolizing the glass market, but don't underestimate them. They have vast resources and their greed makes them cunning. Glass is a resource that actually started to get out of the seas, a crystal-like resource that in the last years has been used for different things like weapons, cannons, stuff like that, and it is an important part of the trade, I guess. Used to deal in gold, fabric, spices, now it's only glass they fancy. Much day has changed since your downtime. When we died the first time, it was like 13 years until we got resurrected, so it's, you know, things changed. Ask about glass. They started appearing with the monsters, clusters growing out of the sea, blooms they call them, shiny, beautiful even, but deadly. Not just for the spikes which can rip sailors to ribbons or shear through the hull, but worse, when you break them apart, the air turns thick with hellish fumes deadly to all but the sea beasts. But when the glass is refined, lad, then it's worth more than all the gold or gems or spices in the world. You'll see. Now then, what about that fortress? Do we attack by surprise or send a threatening message? I'm quite into the threatening message, actually. Cheeky bastards, never mind. One day they will... your messenger departs and returns swiftly after. The fortress guard's written reply is brief. There is only one pirate we fear, and that is not you. Well, they are in a fortress, so, you know. Cheeky bastards. Never mind. One day they will tremble and at the mere mention of your name, Captain. Be sure of that. But right now, we just forewarn them. They will be ready for us. Let's hope the spoils are worth the trouble. Well, let's go ahead. And as you can see, the fortress is a little bit more powerful here. But we can deal with it. We have some better cannons now. Let's go. Let's go. But they do have more modules too. So that will be a little bit more problematic to us. But their cannons are gone. Now we can deal... Now we can deal with the modules. Well, armor is actually something that we really don't want them to have. Because then dealing damage to them starts to be quite a problem. The next thing probably would be for us to deal with the rum supply, because that heals. Because as you know, rum is the main source of healing for pirates. And maybe let's deal some more damage to those weak guys too.
They're bringing out the big guns. I'll go brace the men. We're headed for a tough fight. Make no mistake.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkes.
That means they're scared, Mr. Wilkes. As they should be.
As
I
they
like
should.
your confidence, Cutter, but it might be better tempered with a wee bit more caution.
Oh, I'm hearing voices again. Great.
And you do have those, you know, story moments in the game, those dialogue between characters. And I kind of nice. It's actually quite refreshing in a game like that.
Oh, I'm more than that. You'll see. You can't ignore me forever.
For now, we are kind of on the fence when it comes to, you know, whether we should listen to Shiv or is she good or not really.
What did you say, Captain?
Nothing, Mr. Wilkes. I just... I need a moment's privacy. Yes, that's it.
In the middle of an assault? Oh, very good, sir. Carry on.
What?
Carry on, carry on.
Who the hell are you and what are you doing in my head?
Yeah, noticing us talking to ourselves, that can be weird for our crew, I guess.
In your head. Well put, Cutter. You did jam that jewel in your skull hole, didn't you? I'm sure you recall. The Eye of the Goddess. The very same sacred artifact my soul is bound to. Now we're shacked up. So the goddess, she commands me to be your guide. Is that the right word? It'll do. As to who I am, well, I don't remember much if I'm honest.
I'm not saying I believe you, but I don't have time to sort it now. There's work to be done, so we need to establish some rules. Stop messing with my brain.
Easy peasy, I can do that. Is that all?
For now.
Right, now let's go murder these bastards.
Okay, let's go murder those bastards. I can go behind that. I'm like, yep, I'm accepting that. I think about this. This should be like a good way to deploy. So let's deal with our backline first. Louis, you go ahead. Don't be that grumpy. Just kill that guy. I think that maybe now I'm gonna move here and just a quick little stop. Yeah, let's do that. And a quick little shot.
I can be everywhere at once.
And now we're gonna wait. Now I am gonna shot. Yeah, maybe now I'm gonna shot this guy. Just finish him off. And we're gonna push that bootlicker into Sally there. We do have some old frosty knives, but they're gonna die anyway. And maybe now would be a good moment to use our special ability. Because we are a favorite pirates of the goddess, we do have some monsters that are working with us. And the Kraken kind of likes us. And he does like to help us kill our enemies. So, thank you, Mr. Kraken. That actually went pretty alright. I think they have no chance of winning. I may have over-leveled a little bit, not gonna lie.
First you beg to stop, then you begs to finish. Make up your mind.
Oh, I actually could have done a little bit better, but Sally is gonna finish him off. Goodbye, sir. You are gone.
Captain, we managed to secure the Blackbone treasure, but we've hit a snag. Turns out there's too much for our cargo hold.
Oh. That's a problem.
Part of the treasure is a two-story statue of Blackbone himself, carved from unstable glass and clouds of noxious vapors. It's a most excellent likeness, sir.
I would blow it up. That's just a general idea I would have.
We won't make it far if we hold that thing with us.
Should we leave it, Captain?
Blow it up.
No, we've spilled our blood for this bounty. We won't be handing it right back to them. We'll bury the treasure on some nearby deserted island.
The pirate way. Bury stuff so we don't find it.
After all, it's not about getting rich off Blackbone. It's about pissing him off.
Fair enough. We get some plunder. And we are good to go. And there should be something else happening. Oh, a glass jet. Okay, we don't have anything that we need to do there. A desert island.
Full speed ahead, mates. We've got a flotilla of glass traders riding our wake, and they haven't come round to bargain.
Okay, so somebody is... Captain, we don't have to bury everything, right? Maybe we keep a little for ourselves? Look to your men. They fought hard for ya. Bled for you. Maybe set aside a plunder chest. After your men finish burying the treasure, one of the glass trader ships that had been pursuing you after you raided the treasury approaches the island, hoping to pick up your trail. Kill them, Cutter, do it now, or they'll spread the word where all this loot's buried. And all your hard work's been for nothing. Well, I guess we have one additional fight ahead of us. Yeah, we cannot let them go. No, not at all. Oh, the glass is even here. Okay, we will maybe attack them. What do we have here? A bomber. Oh, and we need to go to the extraction point here too. But I guess I'm just gonna like deal with them the traditional way. So let's get Nina here. Nia. We need to deal some additional damage to that bootlicker there. And to all of them. I want to maybe kill them all.
can't help myself.
That would be the best option for us. Okay, so now this guy is dead. We need 1 damage to this guy here. Maybe let's shoot this guy too. And now a beautiful spear attack. We can deal with you here too. And I think we can get this guy deaded as well. Louis will help our captain. And we're gonna just impale him to that stone there. They really should be running away right now. They very rarely run away, actually. Oh, well, we are kinda... kinda stuck here. But we can get that bomb and throw it at our enemies, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We did take a little bit of damage. I don't know why. It's kind of weird that way, but okay. So we cannot really do anything more there. And we do take that 1 damage by just throwing that bomb. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's maybe just prepare. I don't want to move forward here, you know, to that bomb range.
Good as gold I am. Finally.
Okay, let's move this guy. Oh, he moved to another life. And I think that should just kill him. Yes.
Why do you look so befuddled, Mr. Wilkes? We won.
But we're pirates, Captain. We should be digging up treasure, not burying it.
But, you know, we also do that? We also do that.
Maybe we can at least draw a map.
Oh, yeah. That's like, more like it.
Draw if you want. I've had enough.
And that was the run, I guess. Now we're gonna see how much experience we gained, how much blueprints we gained, and how much glass.
Blackbone's treasury was only the start. We must expand our reach to every corner of the map. Wherever Blackbone's been, we'll raise our flag and burn his empire to ashes.
I have a tip that may interest you. Blackbone would not have become so prosperous without his precious Royal Vitrine Company. Their ships sail swiftly and far, striking without warning. The secret of their success is due to the construction of a curious lighthouse they call the Great Lantern.
I guess we're gonna blow that up.
So if we burn down this
Oh,
Great
man.
Lantern, we'll ignite chaos in their ranks.
Why burning something down when we can blow it up? Come on.
You're wasting time. We should free the sea monsters that are still in Blackbone's captivity.
There are more of those.
Voice in my head again. I can't.
Hearing things, eh? Bound to happen if you stand too near the cannons. The ringing goes away, but we can get old Sawbones up here.
Not really like that. But let's
Recommend
agree to
peppermint,
disagree.
Purging, trephinning to release evil spirits. Though I don't suppose that's the issue.
Never mind. It's going away. Let's get back to charting our next course.
And we are back in our base of operation, in which we can get some upgrades to our ship, get new crew members, but that's all you can get to know yourself if you're gonna play Rogue Waters. It is a surprisingly fun game with a fun story, and you know, if you are hungry for a pirate game, this very much can be that game for you. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.